She's been walking through the fire. Every step her heart's still higher. Storms may try to dim her flame, but she's covered in his name. Every tear has turned to prayer. Every weight he chose to bear. She keeps moving, she won't break, 'cause her soul's in his embrace. Uplift her, she rises strong, Her desire is for the one whose love never fails. Through the trials, through the flames. Uplift her, she'll testify. Grace and truth in her eyes. She's a story, she's a song. She's been held by love all along.
Hey there, how are you doing this beautiful, beautiful Thursday? I know you've been looking for this empowerment for today, but I wanted to shift the time a little bit just to have a little conversation with you, because today we're going to talk about authority. You heard me correctly. Authority. Do you know just how much of authority that you have? Do you understand what God has given you? Listen, I want you to learn how to walk in the authority, stand in the authority. Look, speak in your authority, move in your authority, because God has given it unto you. Luke 10:19 says, behold, I give unto you the power over all the powers of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. See, when you understand scripture that tells us in Colossians, right, God begins to depict the different types of authorities in the world that come against us, and powers is one of them. And so this is where the Lord is saying, listen, I don't know what they're going to try to form. I don't know what they're going to try to do or say, but I have given you the power to shut it down. Listen, he has already given you the weapon. You just got to stand in it. You just got to walk in it. You just have to believe it and begin to move like you have it. Listen, women of purpose, you are not powerless. You are authorized. Let me say it again. You are not powerless. You are not someone where the light has been shut off. Look, your electricity is not turned off. You're connected. You're plugged in. Then you are full of power to be able to do exactly what God has commanded. So I just want to remind you, you are not powerless, but you are authorized, and you have the authority. See, authority is not something you earn. So I don't care what anybody tells you. It's not something you earn. It's something you carry because of who you belong to. Too many women shrink back, waiting for permission. When heaven has already endorsed you, why are you waiting on somebody to tell you, sis, let me go ahead and let you know right now. You can do this. You can accomplish it. You will be what God has said you to be. And you have the authority to overcome anything that stands in your way. Who cares about the weapon? It may form, but it's not going to prosper. You know why? Because God has given you the authority to move over every power that'll work against you. So I don't care what the enemy is saying. I don't even care what your enemy is saying. Listen, you don't have no power. You got the power. So I need you to move in it. And I also need you to remember that what God given you, to speak life, to set boundaries, to walk in confidence, to silence the voices that are all around you. Sometimes it's the person that you allowing to pour into you. That person's voice is actually a voice that's not authorized. And so it's stopping you. It's derailing the very thing that God has called you. Listen, if you are talking to somebody and you don't get the fruit where it's causing you to move forward. Now, I'm not talking about this where people say, well, after I feel like, I need to change on it. That's still momentum. That's still movement. I'm talking about where there's no fruit. Okay, there's no fruit, because even correction is fruit. So I need you to understand, to set your boundaries, to walk in confidence, listen, and to silence the voice of the enemy, and to stand firm in your identity. This is your season. This is your time. And you have been authorized, not by man, but by heaven. So stand in your purpose, and let's get ready to plow. Let's get ready to push. Let's get ready to leap, over everything that stands in your way. See, authority is not loud, it's settled. It's confident, because it knows, I know who I am, I know whose I am, and I know who called me. So when you are walking in authority, you have a built-in confidence that doesn't even come from this world. It also is just like, it lifts you up, because you know you're back beyond, back beyond anything that you could back by yourself. And so you can say, I know who I am, and I know whose I am. So today you are called to rise. That's what I'm saying. If you got the authority, there's no reason for you not to be doing what the Lord has said. There's no reason for you not to be able to cultivate what he's put inside of you, because this is the season that purpose is coming forth. This is the season where he's giving you the big picture, of who you are. No longer just puzzle pieces, but the puzzle is coming together, and it's opening up and becoming a beautiful picture that you are authorized to move within. So I want you to walk in divine authority. I want you not to shrink back, not for 1 second. I don't want you to second guess, because you have the power over fear, doubt, and every opposing voice. So listen, tune in to what God has already spoken. Let it be your heart posture. Stand firm in your identity and walk as the daughter of the King, because you have been authorized, you have been called, you have been chosen, and this is your time. And guess what? You've just been empowered. This is Dr. Zoe Ware. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I pray that you remember just who authorized you. And remember that you're plugged in. So therefore, you already have the power to do exactly what God has commanded you to do. Now you stay blessed now, and have a beautiful rest of your day.
She's been walking through the fire. Every step her heart's still higher. Storms may try to dim her flame, but she's covered in his name. Every tear has turned to prayer. Every weight he chose to bear. She keeps moving, she won't break, 'cause her soul's in his embrace.